sun, sand, and sea for as far as I can behold. One of the most daunting things is when you're stranded on an island with no one around, no civilization, and a storm brewing on the horizon, and nothing between you and other civilization but hundreds of miles of salt water. Being on a deserted island, if you know how to find food, can mean the difference between life and death. I'm Michael Watler, and I'm on a deserted island, and I'm going to show you how to survive if you're ever in a situation like this. Now I'm going to start my quest with the most important thing, finding food and water, and then possibly a shelter to get some strength so that we can search out civilization. In this case, I don't know if I'll get any, but I'll do my best. It's very important that we get a shelter going. So I'm going to look for some type of shelter, anything I can find that protect me from the sun, because it can be very brutal. And with a storm coming on the horizon, it'll be really good to keep nice and dry before hypothermia sets in. So the first thing I need to do is make sure that I can find a suitable place to bunker down in case it starts to rain. I've been on this godforsaken island for the better half of the day. Still haven't found anything to make a suitable shelter. I'm really getting weak right now. I gotta find some food, or at least something, to get me out of this sun. Hold on. I think I see something up ahead. Looks like some type of trail that's been used by probably wild animals. I'm gonna go check it out. Normally, game trails like this can lead to possibly food, and more importantly, right now, fresh water. I think yeah, I see something up ahead. Could prove to be useful. Oh, look at this. This thing has been around from World War I. I don't think there's any chance of it actually working, but there might be something inside that could prove useful to help me build some sort of shelter to get out of the rain and out of the sun. Yep. Oh my goodness. Wow. What fortune. Oh, this will prove useful. The rest of this stuff can't help me in this time. A good old trusty machete. Imagine that, still sharp. Time to go get some wood, cut down some leaves, Here we have coconut tree. Would make a really nifty shelter. You get these branches and you weave them together and you get an airtight covering. Just slip them over something, create sort of a lean-to. That'll keep me out of the sun and out of the rain. Because when hypothermia kicks in, you could be dead in a matter of moments. Nothing beats a reliable machete. With it, I was able to use some coconut leaves and construct a pretty safe shelter. Should be comfortable enough to at least keep me partially dry and out of the sun. Oh, that feels good. Feels good to get off my feet and just try to recover so that I can go and look for some food and possibly water. On an island that's deserted, there's tons of water all around, but unfortunately it isn't any good to drink. You drink this salt water, you'll most instantly have a case of diarrhea, nausea, delirium, and eventually death. But we don't want that. So I'm going on a quest to look for some fresh water. I know it rained here earlier. But what I'm hoping to find is possibly a tree that's caught water from the rain. And maybe I can get some to drink, because the thirst is really starting to take its toll. I see a tree up ahead. I'm gonna go check it out. Normally in these trees, they collect water right where the branches separate. And the sun hasn't gotten to it. Oh, good. It's in the shade. So unfortunate. I should find some water in here. Ah, perfect. Just as I thought. Oh man. Now, normal circumstances, I want to make sure that the water is purified. But desperate times calls for desperate measures. Oh my goodness. It's better to have this water to drink than no water at all. Save some of that for later. Time to go collect some firewood to make a fire, and then possibly the ocean out there, possibly get some food. So, good thing about being on a deserted island, the rains haven't quite come down yet. Seems to kind of just pass me by. Is that there's always an abundance of dead wood. So gathering firewood is pretty easy. As you can see, even all around along here, there's stuff to burn. Made me a little sand pit for my fire. And one of the differences between life and death really could be knowing how to start a fire. I'm going to show you how. First, you want to get some of this stuff starting to kindle. It's dry. It's been sitting on top, so it's pretty dry. And it's easy to start a fire with this stuff. Now, for a long time, men have been rubbing two sticks together to create fire. And if you don't have some sort of flint, two pieces of stick, knowing how to get friction to start a fire will, or is, I should say rather, a valuable asset. Well, let me show you how that's done. It's good to try to get a kindle going, a little flame. It's not as easy as it looks. Ouch. I need two hands for this. So as you can see, I got my fire going. Took a little bit more effort. I thought, oh man, there is something so comforting about being out here in the wild and having a nice warm fire in the blazing hot sun. Yeah. Now that that's taken care of, time to go get some food. Hold on. Oh yeah. This is going to make good eating. Got my fire going. It's going to be great. Oh yeah, freshly caught fish on an open flame. And most certainly I'm going to enjoy this. Perfect. Well, I got my water. I'm not thirsty anymore. I caught some fish. I cooked it on my open fire, and it's time to eat. I'm most certainly going to enjoy this. Use a bit of seasoning. Kind of almost tastes like key lime pie. If you can get past the gag reflex, it has all the nutrients and protein that one needs to survive on a deserted island. After I finish my small meal, it's time to try to find civilization. I'll have to walk from one end of the island to the next. I'm Michael Watler, and if anyone can do it, I can. I've done enough of these shows. I've been in enough circumstances like this. People might say, Michael, where did you get your training? Well, I spent 15 years living in West Bay. Another part of my life, other 17 years, living in Prospect and Spots. This is a walk in the park for me. I'll get back to you. I see something. I've been walking around this island. What the heck was that? 4 days now. Oh, this is jungle. Crickets. Absolutely no civilization whatsoever. I've been on this game trail that just seems to go in circles. Everything looks the same now. What? Anyway. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Sick and tired of eating key lime flavored fish. And cheap water. I'm starting to think I hear cars. Oh, whatever. What is that? Oh my goodness. It's a road. Hey, I'm fine. I'll be okay. Thanks for joining me. This has been Michael Watler in Survivor. Oh my goodness. I'm okay. I'm gonna live. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh. So, now you know what to do if you're ever stranded on a deserted island. Which apparently this island is not deserted. Who knew?